The Department of Social Development has welcomed the Constitutional Court's findings that the Children's Act is not unconstitutional in its demand that at least one parent must donate their genes in surrogacy. It means one of the parents must donate sperm or eggs. The court said it wants to prevent commercial surrogacy and the commodification of children. Some would-be parents have been left disappointed.
Fulfillment after a decade-long struggle. Now surrounded by her children. Diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, Robin Friedman could not conceive.
It was a long, painful journey. I underwent many failed in vitro fertilization attempts, and it took a number of years of failed IVFs, and I at no point ever achieved a positive pregnancy result throughout any of the treatments.
Friedman adopted 2 children. Still yearning for one of her own, she opted for surrogacy. After 2 miscarriages, she finally succeeded.
There's always hope, and as long as you remain determined in this process and don't give up, you will always become a parent.
But unlike Robin, the first applicant in the case before the ConCourt, known only as AB, is medically unable to fall pregnant using her own gametes. Now, surrogacy has been ruled out in line with the 2010 amendment to the Act.
We hold that the differentiation between the genetic link requirement in Section 294 of the Children's Act and the IVF regulations is rational. The requirement of donor gametes within the context of surrogacy indeed serves a rational purpose of creating a bond between the child and the commissioning parent.
Social Development says the judgment protects the rights of the child.
The constitution of the country caters for infertile or parents who are unable to have children through the adoption processes of the country. We're also trying to make sure that we do not allow a situation where people create designer children.
A ruling affirming that genetic origin is linked to a child's self-identity and self-respect. The only option left for AB is adoption. SABC News, Johannesburg.